Hi, welcome to Jackie Burns Creation. This is a new collaboration called Here's to Fall, Leaves and Flowers. These are all the lovely ladies that are involved in this collaboration. Really great crafters. Project number 1. Okay, Dollar Tree stuff, and these are the colors I'm painting with. I just love these little box type things. You could put lights in them, you can put flowers in them, you could put napkins in them, I guess. Fold them up. And I think they look really pretty with flowers in them. And you'll see later when I'm all finished what I do with them. So I painted the back and front and inside and the box and everything. Okay, I decided I was painting orange, I guess, all at once. So there's the second projects are sitting there. But I've got this one I think was from last year. Sometimes I look at my stash and go, oh my gosh, you didn't use that. Just go ahead and use it, will you? Okay, now I'm doing some Mod Podge. You didn't want to sit and watch me paint all of that, did you? A little bit out of frame, sorry there. Because I found in a fall pad that I bought last year, they had these little round things, and I just thought they were so pretty. I put the leaf on the acorn, but it was a maple leaf, not an oak leaf, but good enough. And I love these little boxes, these little cardboard type boxes. They're pretty sturdy, and I've done a lot of things where I did something on top. Since it's involving leaves, we're going to add some leaves. And these leaves that you get from Dollar Tree are quite amazing. I mean, hello, and they're only $1 compared to Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Good heavens, they'd be charging $9 for that pack. And these are the cute little straw or bales of hay that my friend found me. I don't know why that one didn't want to stay on. The struggle's real, ladies and gents. Okay. I just love those little bales of hay. And these pumpkins this year were adorable. They had them in black and white and blue and white and orange and white. Okay, just seeing how I can put them on there. I thought I'd put them at a little bit of an angle. I had an owl too, but he just didn't quite fit on there, so we're going with the pumpkin and the acorn. And what doesn't y'all fall more than pumpkins and acorns? Besides the leaves. And they had these little berries too. It just amazes me sometimes the things you get at Dollar Tree. The only thing wrong with Dollar Tree is them having enough for everyone. It's like they get one case of something and it sells out, and that's it forever after. So we all know when you see it, you better grab it. I happened to wander in a different Dollar Tree yesterday, and most of their stuff was really gone, but they did have a couple of Halloween items out, and I picked up these really cute signs. So look how cute that came out. And I stuck some flowers in it. I just kind of popped the flowers in too. I didn't really arrange them. But it looks just darn cute. And look how fall looking the whole arrangement is. Okay, project number 2. So here's the book pack I was talking about, and just gorgeous. papers and stuff in there. I love that plaid, and it's like I need to do something with that. And the letters. I think I got this at Michael's last year, but it was a year ago, so who remembers? See how pretty? And I thought, okay, these will go together. They're the same pattern, but in different colors. So these little things I picked up at my favorite thrift store. They were like 50 cents, 75 cents. And, you know, somebody was just cleaning out their stuff and donated them. Well, they say Roberts on them. And Roberts used to be the premier craft place around Salt Lake. And they had a lot of stores. But then guess what? They started making the crickets. And the crickets got so big that they just kind of closed up all the craft stores, because also that's when Michael's was coming in. And when you find something from Roberts, it's like, yay! So anyway, they had these little circles in there too, and I just kind of checked it out to see if I wanted to switch. But I'm doing opposite patterns. I'll do the pumpkins in different papers, and then I'll do the circles in different papers. So anyway, that's where your crickets come from, is Roberts. They first started selling them, they still had the stores open, but then they closed them. And it's been quite a while. So like I say, if I find something from Roberts, it was always really good quality. Oh, so anyway, let me finish telling you about my Dollar Tree yesterday. I went toward the back to get some soap, and I noticed there was a whole pallet of boxes, and they were all Halloween. So it's like, okay, I better get over there in a few days to see what they put out. Okay, so see how I did the opposites on each one? Even though they're just different sizes and stuff, they still kind of match, but then contrast. I figured I better do the sides before I put the paper on, because I've done that before. And I'm sure we all have at one time or another. Okay, now we're going to glue it all down with our lovely Plaid Mod Podge, which I am a lovely ambassador affiliate. Love Plaid. If I never used any other products, I'd be just still perfectly happy with all the Plaid. Okay, and then I set everything aside, and when they were all dry, then I glued them together. And I took some of these circles out of the book and cut them to size. Since this one was a little bit more round, I thought, well, I didn't want the ends showing, so I just kind of cut that off and still made it kind of oval so it fit on there nicely. Put a little Mod Podge on there and then go over the top of it. I love Mod Podging scrapbook paper because it's thick. It's so thick and it doesn't buckle or wrinkle. I just love these little pine cones. I had one with little pine cones and one with little acorns. And I can never find these berries, this berry garland. So when I saw it in July, I think, boy, did I stock up on it. And I grabbed a whole bunch of the really deep burgundy red ones and white ones because I can totally use those for Christmas. And this one, it's kind of orange and then a red together. They're so easy to curl. They're so easy to do everything with. Now, these leaves are pretty big for these little pumpkins, so I'm cutting them down just a little bit. You know, it's amazing. We buy the tools for crafting, and then sometimes all you do is grab scissors and pencils and use those with the hot glue. How many times have you ever used your scissors or seen somebody use their scissors to hold something down with the hot glue? Well, I get going and I forget to put my finger protectors on. You just kind of get in the zone. Now, let me tell you, if you've gotten this far in the videos, I'm going to do a calendar giveaway. So, if you are enjoying these videos and you would possibly like to win some calendars, then write "enjoy" somewhere in your comments. And in a week, I will be picking a winner. Isn't that cute with the little quail? I love it. I have quail all over my yard. They're so cute. And to watch the mamas and the daddies and the babies. Okay, project number 3. Now, this one is Dollar Tree and also crafting my stash. So I'm taking one of these foam wreath forms. I don't know why. I've seen the square wreath forms. I've seen these foam ones, but I have not been seeing the wire round ones, even the smaller ones. And I really would love to get some 18-inchers, but not happening. Luckily enough, I have some smaller wire ones in my stash, and the pumpkin ones, and I'll be doing the pumpkin ones pretty soon. Too many ideas for the pumpkin ones. So this is the burlap ribbon that Dollar Tree sells, and it kind of was pulling the strings on the edges, so I just pulled them off. And a true crafter, I set them aside. Well, this little garland with leaves, I actually have had it for ages. I ordered it many years ago, probably close to 10, and I thought, well, if I could just wrap the garland around, and then I had a different idea, and I snipped the end and ended up taking all the leaves off. And I had to carefully keep cutting the string on the ones I'd already put on. I thought the holes would show. They do a little bit, but not that bad. Because they're small and they're pretty, but when I put them with something, they don't really show up. I guess I could have put them in the tier tray, but I think this looks cuter. And I love all the colors and the patterns. Do you like those yellow polka dot ones? I think they're cute. So anyway, they're going on the wreath, and I think they're looking great. So I took the string they were on. It was a yellow butcher type string, yellow and white. And I took some of the ends off the ribbon and I made a flower bow, a twine flower bow with them. Just trying to figure out where it would look best. Took one of those little sunflowers from Dollar Tree, and there it is. Seeing if I needed to put something else on, but I just think it stood out well enough with all the colorful leaves on there anyway. It just didn't need a lot on there. So I'm putting a ribbon on the back so I can hang it up. And when I hang it up, I just need to pinch it at the top, and it goes on well. Now, there was a lot of glue strings, so if you don't know, if you do have a heat gun, just run it over something really quick, and all the glue strings melt, and you don't even notice them. So here it is, all finished. And, you know, I want to thank you so much for coming in and watching the videos. And remember to tell me if you are enjoying this video. And I want to thank all the ladies that are in the collab together. And thank Ellie for forming everybody together. And once again, here are all the ladies in the collab. Ellie's the DIY from house to home. Okay. See you later, and go out and spread some kindness. Bye for now.